Lebanese Ether, Freestyle Drive. New year, new season, new episodes. Got a dope ass artist with me today. We're in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Something special for y'all, something different.
Brooklyn, what up?
Got my man Deuce Ellis.
Yeah.
What's going on, my brother? Happy New Year, man.
Yeah, man. Happy New Year. You know, we got it all. Because we trying to make something special happen, bro.
The contraption right here. You got the guitar, you got the MPC.
Yeah.
So, how long you been playing the guitar for?
Not that long, man. Actually, I learned after my 30s, bro. I only been playing for like a couple years. Bro.
Nice. You just picked it up. You just felt like trying it out one day, or you had you messed with it previously, or you just one day you're like, you know what?
Like I grew up in a household that didn't really support like music is like a thing, so nobody ever got me no instruments or nothing, and it wasn't like instruments is expensive. So I'm blessed. I was built in a studio in Brooklyn and Bed-Stuy.
That's where you grew up? That's Brooklyn?
I was born in Buffalo.
Okay,
shout out Buffalo.
Nice.
And I grew up between here and Buffalo and just all over Brooklyn.
Oh.
And then as I'm building the studio though, a couple years back, somebody just, they heard about the cause and they was like, yo, we got a guitar, you can have it. And I think it had like a string, it had some issues with it. It wasn't like in perfect, ready to go condition. And that same time, man, that Quincy Jones documentary had dropped. And he was just saying how it was important, if you in music, you should learn to play an instrument, whether you rap, you singer, you know what I mean? Like whatever it is, like. And I was at a point career-wise where I was just thinking, man, I wanted to contribute more than I felt like. You know what I mean? Like
you was an MC at this point. You was doing hip hop already.
Yeah, I've toured the world. I've rapped with all your favorite rappers. I had a real blessed career, rapping, and then I got into producing, and wanted to further, and I got hungry for more. And as I'm, trying to identify with myself mentally as a producer. The greatest producer, the original producer, comes along with this like, yo, you should play an instrument. And so I have this guitar here, and I'm like,
did you look at it as a challenge? You're like challenging myself, do something, take it to the next level,
And then just the fact you got to keep reminding yourself that there's nothing that you can't do, even if it means that you suck at some shit first, right? Because I wasn't afraid of that. That's really what I was like, man, I'm gonna suck. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be some folk that's gonna look at me like, yo, what is you doing? Trying to play.
With that guitar right there.
Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like but in the pursuit of greatness, right? Like whenever you pursue anything great, people usually look like, yo, what are you doing? Like I'm sure the first time you was like, yo, I'm putting cameras in my car and I'm driving and rapping. You're having people rap. People like, why? You know what I mean? But as it builds and then they see and it affect other people,
it catches on. Eventually. Sometimes they come late to the party, but they, as long as they finally join, and then see how dope it is. I mean, I love the guitar. Part of it, I love rock music. I wasn't sure if you was a rock fan. Maybe that's why you played the guitar. When I was looking at your profile and stuff and your page, and I'm like, this dude maybe is a heavy metal fan. You know what I'm saying? like you don't know. You can't judge people, based on their profile or just because you think they only like hip hop. They might love jazz. They might like country. Who the hell knows? Were you a rock fan growing up? Or were you mostly, or is all this guitar stuff? It sounds like it came later on in your 30s. You're saying.
I meditate to heavy metal.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like some people put on like.
That's a quotable right there. I meditate to heavy metal. Ooh, that shit is dope.
But no. In all seriousness, come on, man. I'm a music dude. You know what I mean? Like, all right. When because hip hop wasn't cool in my house when I was growing up. So. But I love music, so I lie and I'd be like, I like classical music, and they'd let me listen to music. Right? I'd be like, I like jazz, but then when you sitting down and now that's the only music you can listen to, you start to appreciate the shit. So
was
I got some rock influences.
Was it from like religious perspectives? Your household didn't like music too much.
Kind of religious and just the genre was young at the time.
I hear you exactly. People look down on it, or cursing and vulgarity, and all the stuff people say.
Like I said, I don't. Ultimately, they was just trying to protect the young mind and all of that. But ain't no style. You know what I mean? Like I remember hearing Redman out the window like somebody was playing it on the street and they kept bringing it back on a cassette. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like I just, cause I remember like it'd be playing loud and then you stop it. And then they play it again.
You would hear the rewind sound?
You would hear, you know what I mean? But you'd hear that like pause of like,
I hear you,
know what I mean? 30 seconds and then the shit would start all over again.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And like, and I just remember like one that joint slapped. It was off the Barry White sample and shit. And I knew the Barry White track. But just the way that they was playing it loud and it cracked through the noise. And that was hip hop. It was like, even if y'all say I can't listen to it, like you can't stop it. It's getting to my ears.
Once you had a little access to the radio, even, you know, you could sneak to the other channels if you had to a little bit, you know?
My mom's is a shit, because she got me on, like, my 10th birthday, I think. She got me a radio, and she got me a pair of headphones that plugged into radio, which was, like, her way of being, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to hear you listening to whatever you listening to, but I know, you know what I mean?
Exactly,
so,
that's nice, yeah.
And I used to take that little stereo. It had the double deck joint.
Yes.
And I would dub tapes. I would like make a tape off the radio on one tape, and then I would copy that onto another tape, and I sell those tapes in school.
So you just dubbing mixtapes basically. Your own mixtape that you was recording on your own, different songs.
Just curating like my tastes and like my flavor.
When did you start, you know, playing the MPC or producing on the MPC?
Producing on the MPC when I left Hawaii. I lived in Hawaii for like a year and a half.
Okay, that sounds crazy.
I just like I started producing. I was sick of New York City at the time, and me and my lady was like, "Yo, let's get out of here." It was like we pay bills anywhere. Why not pay bills there?
True. Somewhere nice and beautiful. Yeah.
You know,
hopefully it was.
No, it's gorgeous, but also there's a lot of gentrification and colonization and type shit.
Exactly,
and I just knew that it wasn't my home ultimately. You know what I mean? Like I was trampling on other people's ability. You know what I mean? Like it's already overcrowded, and then a lot of other people get like the housing opportunities and the people whose land it is, and I ain't want to be around for all of that. But while I'm on the island, I make great friends with a homie, and right as I'm leaving, I spent like maybe 2 weeks at his studio. Like my crib was up, but it wasn't like my new spot wasn't ready back on the mainland and shit. So I had like a week or so just chilling. Shout out my bro Joe. Congratulations. I know he got married recently.
He's still out there in Hawaii?
Nah, he's in Arkansas, Arizona.
Okay.
He been moving around. But good dude. He had a fly studio, and we was just going in at the time. I was making beats off like Logic or some shit. And I leave. I get home. And I've always wanted an MPC, right? Always. It's a dream thing. You know, you see Kanye in the Runaway movie with this shit on the fucking like Greek Coliseum joint, and he's going off, and then you see like the videos like Dilla's MPCs in the museum in the Smithsonian. You know what I mean? Like all those, like I was like, I need that. And so I'm back now. I'm back in the States, back mainland, and somewhere my brain was like, yo, did my nigga have an MPC sitting in the corner? We didn't touch it. We made music for like a week straight, every day, like sessions. And something in my brain was like, yo, I think he got an MPC sitting in the corner. And I call him, and he's like, yo, it's broken. I'll send it to you right now, and if you can fix it, it's yours.
That's nice. Okay, you got a guitar like that. You got an MPC back in the days like that.
God want me to do this. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like when stuff is ordained, you just gotta go with it. But he sent me the MP. And I fixed it. I went on YouTube tutorial, the fuck out of it, figured out what was wrong.
Are you serious? On your own you fixed it?
Yeah.
You had to open up the back and all that stuff?
Yeah, I'm that kid. And got in it. And plus it was like, yo, this is an MP. He had the 5000. And at the time, like my computer was like fucking up too. So it was like perfect timing because I wasn't, you know what I mean? I got the MP going, and I was hooked. And I was hooked. And then when I seen the drop for the newer joints, the new standalone joints, because they had made one since the 5000 in like almost a decade, I think. And I was just on it, bro. You know what I mean? Like I seen these, and I was like, this is the wave. I love the workflow. And between like this whole beats, bars, and guitar shit.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. So that's like a new series you started for the new year. Is that for the new year 2022?
Yeah.
Beats, bars, and guitar.
Yeah.
So talk about it.
It's just my form of expression right now. Like I love, you know what I mean? Like I love just being able to speak through the guitar. That's why I started loving it, is because it didn't matter. You know what I mean? Like this instrument could play whatever genre. You could play jazz, you could play R&B. I could blend genres, and I could just express myself. That's really what it was. I was like, you know what I mean? Like I'm at a point career-wise where like I could take some label deals, I could take some indie deals. You know what I mean? But like, what do I want to do other than just like own my expression and own how I connect to people? And this is just what I wanted to do. Like, I ain't necessarily want to be in the same album cycle. Like, yo, my album dropping. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, hey, everybody.
That's the focus. That's the main focus it becomes, and
Yeah. This
I mean,
is
are
like
you
current events for me? Because if I feel like doing something tomorrow, I'm gonna do beats, bars, and guitar tomorrow, and then like stuff like linking up with the guy at Lebanese Ether and being like, yo, can we fit in the whip?
Yo, when you told me this, I was like, this contraption, this MPC, this guitar. First of all, I'm like, how you gonna connect it? Because these new cars, they don't got the aux wires or Bluetooth. I'm like, how is he gonna make this happen?
Fam.
Obviously, you fix the damn MPC, you know, so you know how to make it work. What did you do? How is this shit working? Tell us. Tell the people watching this right now.
Dog. Right now, in the back of the MP is like a audio to FM transmitter, meaning that like radio waves in his car are picking up the sounds from the MP, and I was like I couldn't find it, and I wasn't not gonna do this. Like back to the guitar point, right? When you want something bad enough, bro, there's a way, man. And like I was in the crib and I was like, fuck, I want this to be fly. I really want to get this expression. Like that's where it's at right now. Like, it's just expression. For me.
So
like,
is this the guitar we're talking about, the MPC we're talking about, or are these two instruments that replaced the broken guitar and the broken MPC, or is this the broken MPC itself?
Oh, actually, no. Those that MP.
Yeah.
Gone.
Those Ben, you did your thing with it, whatever.
The other guitar I still have.
Okay.
I brought this one over.
I wasn't sure if it was all like, you know.
That would be special.
Different. No, I'm not saying that's
no. You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Cause that.
Let's go back to the crib.
I could find. No, I'm like, no. Cause you got me thinking like, yo, I want to find my old MPC 5000.
Okay.
Like, I know it's out in the wind and shit somewhere, but I would track that shit down. Like, I still got it by the serial number.
I love to take a picture with you holding that MPC. You know what I'm saying? That would be dope. You holding that MPC and guitar. You know what I'm saying? That's a dope picture right there. Like a good memory in the future.
Yeah.
You know, like, yo.
Nah, I brought this one and I love this one. It's like my first like real guitar purchase. You know what I mean?
I mean, so we're not transmitting through Bluetooth. We're transmitting through the FM radio station.
Yes. Like through frequencies that radio stations don't play on. Like,
and you just remember that AutoZone may sell this piece? Like, how did you remember that?
I was just like, where can I get this right? Because like Best Buy had the Bluetooth joint where it would take like, you know, a week or so to get here. And we didn't have that type of time frame. And I was just there, I'm like, yo, where can I like find audio stuff for car? Like, who would have a section of that?
That's genius.
And so I called AutoZone, and the dude was like, "Yup." I was like, "What?"
That's beautiful.
I was like, "What?"
I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it neither. We was gonna plug into a Bluetooth speaker or something garbage.
It would have ruined the sound quality. Exactly. Yeah. Now we figured it out. Though you figured it out. So again, back to beats, bars, and guitar. How frequent are you planning on dropping these clips or episodes?
That's what gave me freedom. You know what I'm saying? Is that whenever I feel like it. You know what I mean? And it allows me to be current events. Because sometimes even like you know, like doing the album cycle and like the last joint that I did, and you know, I'm give up some game. A lot of cats deal with this. Sometimes the vinyl presses, they take 3 to 5 months to actually turn around your product. So one, you can either hit your customers and be like, yo, I gotta wait 3 to 5 months and
exactly
pre-order thing, and then you'll be featured on All Guns No Butter, and they'll make fun of you. Shout out that page, I love that page. Or you know what I mean, you could sit on finished product for like 5 months, and then have the vinyl in hand and I'm like, I just wanted to be in go mode.
It sounds like you like the whole spontaneity of it, or like you just, if I feel like doing it right now, do it right now, record and make a freestyle off of instruments, you know, MPC and the rhymes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're freestyling it all, basically.
Yeah, and it's just like I wanted to rap daily and practice my guitar daily. And I was like, how could I do that in a way that I could share it and get it out as expression and still like get better and do some dope shit. So, and then we're minting these as NFTs every time because this is a one-on-one experience.
That is true. That's true. Yeah.
These drop and they go up, and like I think before I left, I seen first bids on the auction for the first one.
Also, the first one you did release as a
yeah,
NFT.
Yeah,
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
And so like that's the other thing about it though is like I'm just trying to think of how I can stay connected, stay
No, I love it, man.
forward thinking, stay future focused. You know what I mean? And like,
no, I love what you're doing, my brother. I'm happy we got to link up. Are you working on other music besides the Beats, Bars, and Guitar series you're doing?
Yeah. I got to shout out my brother CG. He's done some amazing work for Westside Gun, for all of the Griselda. He has a standout track on Mock Homie's Album of the Year from last year, candidate. And that's just my brother. That's a good brother. Just got featured on the cover of Buffalo magazine. I see you, my guy.
Oh.
And me and him cooked up a whole batch of work together that we got an incredible run of MCs, myself included. But shout out like Planet Asia, Tragedy Gaddafi. The whole theme of that, for me, I just wanted to bring back.
So that's being released this year?
Yeah.
Nice. It's a your album or EP or just a collab track?
It's a collab album.
Nice. Collab album. Okay.
So and it's features like the Mussolini's on it. Shout out Moose. My brother Jamal Gasol's on it. But ultimately, I wanted to make something that. So
you're on it, or is this your actual album?
I'm on it.
You're on it. Nice.
I mean, I guess it's my album.
I just want, just to be clear, like people check it out.
It's different because we're curating this. This is like me as a curator. Not just, I didn't want to make another Deuce Ellis album.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? And just be like, hey, I do stuff really well. Listen to me. It was like, how can I contribute to culture? So,
you expanding. You try to expand besides just being an MC.
And just give more.
Yeah.
I just want to keep giving. This culture do so much for me. This music do so much for me that like it's my turn now to keep giving back and to create moments, create magic. You know what I'm saying? So, me and CG cooked up a whole bunch of beats that were fire. Like he was just at my crib for a week and we was just going back and forth. Like he'd do some drums, I'd do some melodies. You know what I mean? We sending stuff just back and forth, like in the crib too, like competitively, like good, clean energy and shit. And then we was like, man, we should get some of the dopest MCs on it. And then I linked with my brother DJ J Ronan, New York City legend. Shout out J Ronan. And he was like, man, I could help get some of the dopest cats in the game on it. And plus, I just wanted him to talk his shit on the record and give us that mixtape feel.
I love that, man. That's dope. I can't wait for that. Now you got me hyped for this project, man.
It should feel like you should just light one and feel like when you was listening to Grand Theft Auto soundtrack. Like just
that's dope. Because I remember Jay Ronan dropped the Killer Priest mixtape at one point, years ago. So it's like having that mixtape feel, collab. It doesn't have to be a mixtape feel per se, but just that collab with different artists who are doing their thing at the moment.
But also, again, culture lover and lover of the game. At some point, mixtapes got oversaturated, but at some point we veered away from doing that, and there was stuff about that moment that's really dope that I feel like it's just fire to capture right now. You know what I mean? Like even saying shout out Jada when Jada did the freestyle over the Notorious B.I.G. joint, the Who Shot Your shit. You know what I mean? Like just giving moments like that, and just like every MC. Shout out Rasheed Chappelle. He coming through soon to drop his joint, and that's my brother. That's a good dude. But when everybody is like, yo, what's the premise? I was just like, bar up. You know what I mean?
That's all I need to know, right? Yeah.
Just bar up. Shout out Denku. Denku killed it. Chelsea Reject, she came through and killed it.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah, and then like just a lot of my favorite talent that like I didn't, and a lot of unlikely combinations on tracks that like you know what I mean, like I'm not gonna give away too much to do this. I got a joint Mussolini and Jamal Gasol, and I always wanted to hear them on the track.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They both got amazing fucking beards.
They do.
No, but they make great fucking music. I want to call the track Beard, but they make great music. And then like that's the other thing though with me, bro. Like as much as I like making my own shit, sometimes I just be like, yo, these two would be fired on the track.
Because you still did that. You might not be necessarily spitting a 16 on it, but you made that happen.
Exactly.
Or you helped put it together, or you did put it together.
Or I produced it and I brought them. You know what I mean?
And that's dope. I mean, it's dope to have, hopefully it reaches hundreds of thousands of people, millions hopefully, but just to have all these people listen to something you put together, even if you're not on it, your name is still, you're doing shit for the culture that people are appreciating.
Exactly.
That shit is amazing there.
I'm a fan of this shit first, bro. Like I love all my favorite artists who are like really great. They're actually just also really big fans of what this shit is and what it does, man. So
Yeah, man. So we're gonna get into this. You're gonna show us. We're gonna do this. You know,
it's game time.
We're gonna do like a beats, bars, and guitar episode on Freestyle Drive, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Put the volume up for you. This is dope right here. Deuce Ellis, Freestyle Drive. Let's connect this to the radio.
I got a power back on.
All right. Let's do it.
A little technical moment.
Yeah, no, we good.
See,
tell me if you want it louder. You want to put it here? I want you to be comfortable here.
Okay, you Gucci.
Deuce Ellis on Freestyle Drive.
Let's get it, yo.
Doing something different.
Bro.
Yeah,
real quick before I even start, I hope you gassed up and got your seatbelt fastened, because I do this in a fashion that had this whole whip crashing, or at least give you whiplash from your head going back and forth as I spit this sickness. You witness me cook this live in the kitchen, which is really the whip, but we about to go out and pitch it, direct the fan like when the shit hits it.
Nice.
Lebanese Ether, Deuce Ellis, bro. Let's get this. Drive, my brother Lebanese Ether. This is Deuce Ellis, man. You see me cook it live. I don't play no fucking games. Check it. The cold serve revenge, the rain dance, the pomp and circumstance, truth for consequence. You seek out holy grails and philosopher's stones, and the fabric from King Midas's robe. Perhaps Solomon's temple under some unturned stone reveals the secrets as to how Deuce Ellis got so cold. Fortune favors my bow, my melanin got gold. Get your wallets out, the game to be sold, not told. Listen, mystery school graduate, headshot aim accurate. Fire in the booth, engineer got to evacuate. Mastery, daiquiris on the coast, legends dapping me. They see the passion that I leave and weave in the tapestry. Hurt to work the muscle, hurt more to suffer from atrophy. Pass the peace and now I vanquish these suckers happily. Foot on their throat till they say that I'm going crazy, and make them wonder what 3 wishes the genie gave me.
Ooh, Deuce Ellis,
Freestyle
Drive, freestyle beat, freestyle guitar. This shit is amazing right here. Damn, bro.
Oh, we just getting
this shit. Damn, you're killing it on the MPC. Nice. So you recorded some riffs from the guitar, right? And then you loop it up on the MPC?
Yeah.
So you just creating a song right now from scratch?
Beats, bars, and guitar.
Yes, beats, bars, and guitar.
Break it down. Lebanese Ether, man, what you doing for the culture is fucking fire. All you weak MCs and your whack producers and your doodle engineers, you've been put on notice. Step your shit up.
Deuce Ellis, Freestyle Drive.
Damn, man, we done fogged up the windows in this shit with the heat.
I'm about to put on it for you. Yo, this beat is fire right here. I like it. This shit is dope. Thank you, my brother, because you got to check out the series, Beats, Bars, and Guitar. I know you dropped 1 episode.
Yeah.
This is going to be hopefully one of the
This
episodes,
is in the Matrix.
I'm looking forward to the future episodes as well, my brother. Thank you for being on the show. This is super dope.
Yeah.
So happy we got to make this happen. I can't believe we made it happen.
We made it happen,
but we
dog.
did.
We made it happen,
We
dog.
made it special for the first episode. The first episode of 2022 Freestyle Drive.
And this is your first joint, too.
It is my first episode for the year, my brother, for the season.
Appreciate
Again, thank you, Deuce Ellis.
Came to take heads off, you know what I'm saying? Came to be creative. We came to keep elevating the way that people are approaching the game. While I got the moment, let me just shout out my brother Mike Powers Global, Big Frenchie and DJ Beans. You know, we do the Reloaded online television show. So, you know what I mean? Like, listen, if you just getting in tune, thank you. If you've been writing, thank you for following. And if you a hater or you in the way, your neck is getting broke. We are trampling right over you. And I'm about to go home and smoke now.
No doubt, man. No, that's a perfect ending. I love what you said. If you hating, you poisoning, you know, dying on your own poison or something like that. That was a
that's
dope bar.
poison. Listen, hating me is drinking poison and hoping that I taste it, and it'll never work that way.
Yeah. Just poisoning yourself for the most part, hating on somebody, right?
There you go.
Be bitter, motherfucker. Be bitter. We're doing our thing. 2022 Freestyle Drive. Deuce Ellis.